What's up, people? Good morning, everyone. This is Gail Dudley with your news in motion. Today is Thursday. It is Thursday, February the 18th, 2021. So good morning to all of you. How are you doing? Good morning, Kelly Lee. Good morning, Marion Jackson. Good morning. Good morning, people. Yay. Good morning. Good morning, Doris and Monica and Tracy Burrs. Good morning to all of you. Good morning, Dana. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Laverne. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning to everyone who's popping up in here. Good morning, Deborah Johnson. It's so good to be seen and to see all of you. Good morning, Lee. Good morning, Paige. Good morning, Kenya Noel. How am I? We'll get to that in a moment. Good morning, Danielle. Good morning, Regina. Good morning to everyone. Gosh, thank y'all for coming up in here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, John Gore. Good morning, Adrian. Good morning. Good morning, Bill Palmer. Good morning. Bill Palmer, you're the only person other than the millennials that call me Miss Gail. Good morning, Deborah Sneed. Good morning. Good morning, Jacqueline. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so how am I doing? Much better. Good morning, Lori Williams Wallace. Much better. Had some x-rays. I got a lot of strains in my back, but I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. So the good thing is physical therapy. Good morning, Latrice Jones. Physical therapy and continuing to exercise, just not the rowing machine. So anyway, I'm gonna get it going. Good morning, Jeffrey Allen James. So thank you all for your prayers and everything. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So here's some news. Oh, by the way, I know we missed the Wednesday workshop yesterday, so I'm going to do that next Wednesday. And remember, I'm going to be talking about messaging, getting our messaging going. Good morning, Shirley. Good morning. All right. So Texas. Good morning. Remember, y'all, I'm not moving my head too much, so just remember that. Good morning, Kim Edmondson. All right, y'all, Texas. There's mass suffering in Texas due to the storms and their power failure, and many are without water. More than 2 million people are still without power. That's down from the 3 million earlier this week. Excuse me. Over a dozen people have died, and animals are in danger as well. COVID-19 vaccination centers canceled appointments. Retailers like Walmart temporarily shut down hundreds of stores. And the meteorologist says another storm is coming. Now, this is the problem that I'm having. Good morning, Elaine. Good morning, Julie. This is the challenge I'm having. Now, they imposed the rolling blackouts to preserve electricity statewide. However, the ones who are being hit the most are the marginalized Black and brown communities. That's a problem. They are believed to be the people who have first lost power, and they are still without power. I don't know. I was watching different segments yesterday on the international news, and they were showing, they were interviewing people of all race, ethnicity, backgrounds, and everything, demographics, all of that. Good morning, Liz Pryor III, everything like that. But the people who were in dire straits were those who look like us, who look like me. I'll say it that way. And when they were interviewing them, they were saying, we've been without power for 3 days. People are running out of their insulin, things that are needed. So I'm just trying to think how we can help in Texas, and I don't know what that is. So number one, check on your family and friends who may live in Texas. See if they have something that they can do to help get people to safety. But I want to read this to y'all as well. Now, AP is reporting, get this and don't get too mad, y'all. AP is reporting that thousands of cold-stunned sea turtles have been rescued. Good morning, Mike Nicholson. Good morning, Mary Jenkins. Y'all, so you have Black and brown people in marginalized communities that are without, but they're rescuing and saving turtles. I'm trying to understand this. Y'all, they said that there's been 3,500 turtles that have been rescued. And they use the word rescued. Residents now, some of course, who have lacked heat and water and basic amenities, they're not being rescued, but turtles Turtles are being rescued. There's something wrong with this. There's something wrong with this. And I'm having a struggle with that. They're saying every 15 minutes or less, there's another truck or SUV that pulls up with more turtles. What? But you got people who are without food. They're running out of food. This one lady ran out of gas at the gas station, and the gas station she ended up at had no more gas. There was like 11 children, I believe, inside a church van trying to stay warm, but they can only stay in there so long because they're running out of gas. People are saying that their pipes are bursting. Things are happening in Texas. So y'all, we need to pray, but check on your family and friends in Texas. Be sure you check on your family and friends in Texas, okay? I've been calling the roll, and I don't see Janet on here. Janet normally jumps on here. Rhonda normally jumps on here, and I don't see them today. So just, we want to think about them. All right, y'all, politics in motion. Y'all, GameStop, the CEO of Robinhood, hedge fund managers of Reddit traders among individuals who will testify today before the House Financial Services Committee. So that's happening. Give me my money. Get this, y'all. The Washington Post is reporting that Fred Elzelman, a GOP donor who gave $2.5 million for a voter fraud investigation. This was after the election. He thought, he was believing the lies and all that. He now wants his money back. He wants all $2.5 million back now that he realized there was absolutely zero voter fraud. He wants his money back. Good luck with that, buddy. All right, y'all, Republicans in 33 states, y'all continue to watch this unfold, has introduced another 165 bills to restrict voting access. Now, I said an additional 165 bills, to restrict voter access. They're going after mail-in ballots. And I love this one attorney. This was a Caucasian attorney who was on the readout on Joy's segment on MSNBC yesterday. And I was glad. I was flipping around. I caught him, and he said, so we're either going to have long lines or mail-in ballots. He said, even with the long lines, they're going to want all of these additional IDs. And he said, we're going to fight that. He said, you can't drive to any white neighborhood. He said, I don't care if it's the poor community. They're not outside standing in lines voting. And they're not being given all of these restrictions when it comes to voting. So listen, people, listen. We can't wait. Y'all, 2022 is around the corner. We can't wait. We're hitting the end of February. We need to begin doing some things right now. They're already looking at redistricting. Y'all, I was telling you about the census last year. They're already looking at that. So y'all, we have a responsibility. So that again will go with the messaging piece that I'm going to send, that I'll do next Wednesday for Workshop Wednesday. But these are things that we have to look for, y'all. These are things that are continuing. These are bills they're putting forth. These are things. So if, again, I asked y'all at the beginning of this week, every week, try to register a person. Try to register a person to vote. Don't wait until we get into that voter rush. Start registering them now so they won't miss any deadlines. So y'all, that's what's happening. So an additional 165 bills to restrict voting access. That's what they're doing. It's only coming from the GOP. It's only coming from the GOP. Y'all, black farmers are in the news again. The Black Enterprise is reporting that Senator Cory Booker and Senator Reverend Raphael Warnock introduced a separate bill to help black farmers by closing equity gaps and improving diversity within food and agriculture policies and politics. Now, Booker reintroduced a bill called Justice for Black Farmers Act, which will address discrimination and injustices committed against black farmers by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Booker introduced his bill last fall and was endorsed by more than 100 groups representing farmers of colors, but it died in committee. So Warnock comes along, glad he's there. His state has more than 2,000 black farmers. Hello, somebody. This is happening in Atlanta, Georgia, y'all. Introduced the Emergency Relief for Farmers of Color Act. And that will provide $5 billion, that's with a B, to Black, Hispanic, and other farmers of color. $4 billion, that's with a B, of which would be sent to farmers in direct relief payment to help them pay off outstanding USDA farm loans, debts, and related taxes. So let's be thinking about that bill. And here's, when I give y'all things like this is an opportunity to call your representatives and say, hey, I know this bill is coming on the floor from Senator Cory Booker and Senator Reverend Raphael Warnock, and we want you to support this. I'm a constituent, and I'm asking you to support this bill. So that way it won't die when it gets to committee. See, y'all, we can vote people in, and I know y'all tired of me talking about this. We can vote people in, but we also have a responsibility to continue to be in conversation and communicate with our representatives. Shout out to Kelly Lee. Kelly Lee sent a letter to Senator Rob Portman in Ohio, and she was talking about the impeachment, and she did receive a letter back. But the thing is, she still sent one in. Y'all, if more of us do that with the phone calls and sending in letters, they have to begin to listen to us. They have to begin to listen to us. Y'all, female generals, get this, y'all, female generals. The New York Times is reporting the headline, and this was their headline. Promotion for female generals were delayed over fears of Trump's reaction. Say what? So they decided to get smart. The then Defense Secretary Mark Esper and General Mark Milley, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, they said, okay, this is going to be tricky. I'm paraphrasing now, y'all. They were saying, okay, this is going to be tricky, and this is what's happening. So we're going to wait until after the election, and if he doesn't win, we're going to submit these names. So they are now submitting the names of female generals to the Biden administration, and they believe they will go through. You really had to do that? That's sad, y'all. That's sad when you have to be 5 or 6 steps ahead of people and think, okay, he's not going to let them go through, so we're going to hold these women back until new administration comes in, and then we will submit their name. That's what's happening, y'all. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Y'all, mortgage relief. The Hill is reporting, along with Politico and AP and others, the White House on Monday announced a program to extend mortgage relief and a moratorium on home foreclosures through June, as thousands of Americans continue to struggle to keep up with payments during the coronavirus pandemic. Yeah, the quote is, the COVID-19 pandemic has triggered a housing affordability crisis. Now homeowners will receive urgently needed relief as we face an unprecedented national emergency. Today's actions build on steps the president took on day one to extend foreclosure moratoriums for federally granted mortgages. And there's so much there. So if you know that you're in the situation, or you know someone who may be in the situation, just have them Google the moratorium for mortgages, the mortgage relief, so they can get more information to help them out. All right, y'all. Rush, the influential conservative radio pioneer Rush Limbaugh passed away on yesterday at the age of 70 from complications arising from advanced lung cancer. So that's happening. All right, y'all. The coronavirus numbers. There are 28,452,989 confirmed cases. 28,452,998 confirmed cases. Y'all, deaths, we hit it. And that's so sad. 502,493. 502,493. Recovered 18,596,345. Again, recovered 18,596,345. Again, I get my numbers from the World Health Organization. I see people are praying for Monica. I don't know what that is, but Monica, I will be praying for you as well. And I'll go back through the thread later to see what that's about. Y'all, our world and data is reporting this. Now, y'all, don't get excited. Don't get excited. Y'all, 7-day average of the new COVID-19 cases in the U.S. has fallen by 77,000 per day, with a low of 54,000 being reported. Y'all, that's a good drop. That's a good drop. But don't let your guards down. Please, people, do not let your guards down. All right. So in other news, Bridgerton star Regé Jean Paul, I hope I'm saying that correctly, and the inaugural poet Amanda Gorman are among 100 emerging leaders named to the 2021 Time 100 list. Well, there you go. I love this Amanda Gorman. She's just skyrocketing. All right, y'all, for the heck of it, gotta mix it up today. Plus, I'm back, so gotta mix it up. I want to talk about avocados. And I want to talk about 7 ways to eat avocados that aren't toast or guacamole. All right, so, there are nearly 20 different, things that we can do. We heard about what avocados can do for you and all of that. Oh, she's recovering from COVID. Yeah, praying for you, Monica. Definitely praying for you. All right, y'all. So here's 7 ways. Number 1, avocado pizza. You can have avocado pizza. Y'all know I got this from Pure Wow, okay? You can have avocado pizza. You just spread it and put some red and green sweet peppers on it. I'm sorry, red and yellow sweet peppers on it. And then put it in the oven, avocado pizza. Number 2, you can have stuffed avocados. Stuffed avocados. Good morning, Demia. You can have stuffed avocados. That's where you open up the avocado, you take everything out, and you stuff it with other things. You stuff it. So you take the seed out, but then you stuff it with other things inside of it. You can have avocado chocolate mousse. Now, that don't sound too good. Mike said that's blasphemy. That doesn't sound too good, but avocado chocolate mousse. I don't know who's going to try that, but go ahead and try it and let us know how that worked out for you. You can also have tropical avocado smoothie. So you can just do a smoothie, do pineapple juice, orange juice, strawberries. That's a little bit too much mixture here. But then put your avocado in and have a tropical avocado smoothie. Chocolate mousse is delicious. Chocolate mousses, but with avocado? Let's go back to avocado. Why are you doing this? You don't have to do this. Yes, I do. I got to give y'all Thursday because I'm somewhat back, I have made it into ice cream and it was good. Avocado in the ice cream. Okay. So some of y'all trying. So Mike, go after Adrian. Go after Demi. Go after all of them that's doing this. All right, y'all. Then you can have avocado soup. I don't know, y'all. Some of these just don't sound right. But again, this is just for the heck of it. Avocado soup. You would take the avocado, you would put it in chunks, like in squares. And again, I got this from Pure Wow. You get this, put it in squares, you put it in some broth, and you put the squares on top and let it float, and you eat it from there. I'm gonna just eat the avocado, and I'm gonna just eat the soup. Then you can have spicy avocado fries. I don't know what that may taste like, but they say you chop them up into thin pieces of like fries are made. You put them in, you bake them. You put some spicy Sriracha salt on, and I always say that wrong. Seasoning on top. You can do other seasoning. You can do salt and pepper on top. You can even put some hot sauce on top and put it in the oven and bake it for 350 for 15 minutes. So there's some avocado fries. Then you can have pasta with creamy avocado sauce. You can have pasta with creamy avocado sauce. What did John Gore say? I see John Gore's cutting up because Lori's responding, so I need to know what John Gore said. So y'all, those are 7 ways. I'm going to run them down again. Avocado pizza, stuffed avocado, avocado chocolate mousse, tropical avocado smoothie, avocado soup, spicy avocado fries, and pasta and creamy avocado sauce. So there you go. You do whatever you want to with it. Again, that was just for the heck of it. All right, y'all. ESPN is reporting that women's tennis number 3 seed Naomi Osaka beats Serena Williams, and she advances to the Australian Open Finals. Osaka, who also beat Williams in the 2018 U.S. Open Final, reached her 4th major title match and stretched her winning streak to 20 matches by claiming the last 8 points. This is a quote from Osaka. I don't know if there are any little kids out here today, but I was a little kid watching her talking about Serena play. She goes on to say, and just to be on the court playing against her, for me, is a dream. So I just love even the way the two of them interact with each other. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Osaka is age 23 and Serena Williams is age 39. And Serena Williams still got it going on. All right, y'all, for the win, Fran Goldman for the win. I got this out of the Seattle Times, who's reporting this. Fran Goldman, age 90. She is 90 years old. She walked 6 miles through nearly a foot of snow each way to get her COVID-19 vaccine appointment. When she heard that a storm was going to be coming through Seattle, and she had been trying for, she said, over 2 months, trying to get an appointment for her vaccine. She said every time she would finally get into somebody, that the appointments were filled. Or she would get somewhere and people who I guess didn't have an appointment was able to get an appointment, and she would always be turned away. She said there was finally an opening through the health department. She said, I'm going. She saw that the storm was coming. She's like, I don't know how I'm going to do this because I don't drive in snow. I'm 90 years old and she doesn't have family around her. So she did a trial run. She did a trial run the day before to see how far she could walk in the snow. So she got about 2/3 of the way, turned back home and said, I can do this. Her appointment was for 9 o'clock on this past Sunday, y'all. Fran Goldman, her appointment was 9 o'clock this past Sunday. She got up at 8 a.m. Well, she got up earlier. She started putting on her layers. She said, okay, the nurse is going to need a short sleeve shirt. So I'm going to start off with a short sleeve shirt. Then she put a fleece hoodie on top of that. And then she put another fleece hoodie on top of that. Then she put her puffer coat on. She put on her boots. She started walking. She made it. She was 5 minutes late, but they said that was no problem because they saw that she was 90 years old. She was 5 minutes late. She got her shot. She rested. She sat there for about 30, 45 minutes afterwards, and then she walked back home. So shout out to this sister who says, I'm getting this shot. I don't care what it's going to take. The snow is not going to stop me. She got her shot. She walked 6 miles in over a foot of snow each way to get that shot. So y'all, that leads me to the inspirational message. You got to be in it for the long haul. You have to be in it for the long haul. So many of us are seeking temporary things to get us through to the next moment. But you gotta be in it for the long haul, y'all. You have to be in it for the long haul. Some of us want a one and done, or we want to get in quick and get out quick. Sometimes it takes a process to get you to where you need to go. So you either are in it to win it or you're not. You have to be in it for the long haul. So many of us are in this society, we microwave stuff. It's quick. We're not taking the time to make our food, to do it right, so that we're not getting all that processed stuff in there. See, processed stuff is killing us. Trying to do things short is really not benefiting us at all, because we lose some of the lesson when we're trying to be quick about it. Study stuff, research stuff, write a paper, look at it, see if you like it, make changes. Let it marinate for a while. Let it bask in the sun for a little while. You got to take the long route at times. And you have to be that person that doesn't get bored with it. You have to massage it. You have to sometimes just let it rest and say, okay, is this what I want? Is this what God is speaking to me? Or do I need to do it differently? Then you have to do a trial run. I like what Fran did. Fran said, I'm going to do a trial run on Saturday just to see if it's possible for me to walk her. She is 90 years old. 90. She's already thinking ahead. So y'all, we need to think ahead of those things that we're doing. We need to go ahead and say, okay, what does this look like? What does the end result look like? Where do I start with here? What will happen possibly in the middle? Do I change directions or do I stay the course? What does all of this look like? And Fran said, I'm going to do a trial run on Saturday. See, y'all, when we do things, we need to do a trial run. We need to say, okay, let me try this out. Do some market research with people. Say, hey, I'm throwing this out here. Tell me what you think about this. Why would you like it or why not? You don't have to just see. What happens is, let me back up a little bit. What happens is we stay so focused on why people don't want us to do things. And really, they could be saying to us, I like this, but but I want you to massage this a little bit longer. All right, y'all know now I got to go to physical therapy for the back. They said, this is not going to be easy. This is going to hurt, and this is going to take a while. You got to at least commit to 90 days. Commit to what? Yeah, we need you to come here 3 times a day. Do what? 3 times a week. Do what? I don't even know if I had that kind. Well, either I'm going to put it in my schedule or I'm not. This is my back. And I'll tell y'all what, I don't like feeling the way that I'm feeling. So I'm in it for the long haul. Which means when I show up on tomorrow, Friday, after I do News in Motion, I go to my first appointment on Friday. They already told me, be prepared for it to hurt. And they said, no, we know you got muscle relaxers, but we don't want you to take those because we need to be able to see what's happening with your muscles in your back. Okay, but they kept saying, but it's going to hurt. See, y'all, when we're in it for the long haul, it's going to hurt sometimes because we want this thing to hurry up and be over. It's like you didn't get this way overnight. You didn't get this ideal overnight. You didn't get this vision overnight. You've been thinking about this. You've been dreaming about this. You've been looking at this for a very long time. Now that you're ready to jump in, you got to be in it for the long haul, y'all. You got to be in it for the long haul, y'all. All right, y'all, I am Gail Dudley. That's all I have for y'all today. Again, thank y'all for praying for me. Thank you for praying with me. I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm still, can't do too much, but I'm doing pretty good today. And thank y'all for letting me do an interruption on yesterday. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But y'all, tomorrow is Mimosa Friday, y'all. Tomorrow is Mimosa Friday, y'all. Tomorrow is Mimosa Friday. Come to the table, spiked or not. You can just have your orange juice and some sparkling cider. You can have your orange juice and some champagne. You decide how you're coming to the table tomorrow. Do me a favor, share this video. Share this video. Do me another favor, hit the bell to alert you so that people know, hey, it's time for Gail. Gail's coming on with News in Motion. All right, y'all, I am Gail Dudley with your News in Motion. Until next time, stay well and make moves.